A convergence of women of substance celebrating another season of the Arise Women's Conference, a yearly event that has over time become a turning point for many participants who look forward to discussions that motivate and empower them and other women folk in the country. The 14th edition comes with the theme, By Appointment, a realization that everyone has an appointment to live.
What it matters to every single one of us is just that we are women. We are women and we are the heartbeat of the nation. If a woman is not involved in nation building, it's sooner than later. The country is likely to crash.
Some notable women here are the wife of the Lagos State Governor, Dr. Ibijeke Sanwo-Olu, former Imo State First Lady, Mrs. Nkechi Okorocha, former First Lady of Nasarawa State, Dr. Mairo Almakura, CEO of the Diaspora Commission, Mrs. Abike Dabiri Erewa, wife of the Chief of Defence Staff, Mrs. Vicky Rabo, Vice Chancellor Designate of the University of Lagos, Professor Folashade Ogunshola, Special Advisor to the President on the Ease of Doing Business, Dr. Jumoke Oduwole, amongst others. One of the special invitees for the day who graces the front cover of this year's Arise magazine is the wife of the Deputy Governor of Lagos State, Mrs. Oluremi Hamzat, who is represented by her husband.
I think part of the challenge for us in our country today is that we are not keeping our appointment with God. We are not keeping our appointment with God. And I must say that people in this hall has a major role to play. Because you hear stories in our country and you wonder what has happened to us as a people. You have a 16-year-old boy doing money rituals. What has happened to our subconscious? Why is it that we are no longer a godly people?
A word of encouragement from the Vice Chancellor Designate of the University of Lagos, Professor Folashade Ogunshola, the first woman to hold that position.
Any woman can be the Vice Chancellor of the University of Lagos if you're in that space. And I think any woman can lead any organization that exists in Nigeria. I think we've been sold something about being the weaker sex. I actually think we're the stronger sex. It is on us that the family stands. But more importantly, I think what I want to share is that if I can, anybody can.
Women make a large percentage of the labor market, especially the informal sector, and the Special Advisor to the President on Ease of Doing Business gives a few tips on how to tap into what the government offers.
So many women are making beauty products like shea butter, like Zobo. So many people are trying to export potato chips, cassava chips. The processes that run those businesses from NAFDAC to CAC, those are the kinds of interventions that the Council deals with.
To close out the day, Madam Deborah Fashoyin, leader of the CAC Good Women's Choir, sings one of the group's most popular songs, known for closing out the year. Arise Women's Ministry is a faith-based non-governmental organization committed to accelerating nation building through the empowerment of women in the society and propelling them to achieve economic gain and power.